Okay, welcome back for another episode. So tonight we have got that promised match of the Young Dragons, newly turned face, against Skipper and Romeo, and they are going to win. Now, this is a bit of a random angle. It's a romance angle, and the cat is going to save Stacy from the wall. Now, the cat is with Miss Jones, but she wasn't available for whatever reason. So let's make up a little story about Stacy Keibler being kidnapped by the wall, and the cat is going to rescue her. We'll see what it actually says in the review afterwards. Now, we've actually got the first women ever wrestling as well. I want to try and utilise the whole roster. I've not used for women yet, or hardly at all. So we're going to have an intergender tag team match, and it's going to be Crowbar and Daphne, him and his manager, against Kiwi and Paisley, who's Kiwi's manager. So I'm not sure how it's going to go down, but let's see. We've got to try everything once. Interview with Jindrak and O'Hare, who are feuding with Perfect Event. Tommy Dreamer is going to beat Buff Bagwell. And of course, the two stables are going to come together to conclude this match. The Evolution Revolution and Extreme Revolution. A member of each squad, if you like, or faction. Interview with Kurt Hennig, ripping into Mike Awesome. He wants that US title of his. Good quality cruiserweight match with Jushin Liger beating Chris Candido. Interview with Jeff Jarrett, who's feuding with Shane Douglas. Kevin Nash is going to beat the Sandman, and again, the two stables going at it, and it's going to be a mass brawl at the end of it. And of course, we've got an angle here. Sting is going to sneak attack Goldberg backstage after, in the last event, he prevented Goldberg from winning. On Nitro, he prevented Goldberg from winning against Hulk Hogan, and now he's going to sneak up on him here. So Goldberg's going to be absolutely furious. And Lance Storm in the main event is going to beat Chris Kanyon, with, of course, a little help from Dustin Rhodes. So let's start the show. Very good opener. I think this will really elevate the Young Dragons up the roster. Fantastic rating, better than I thought. Crowd reaction not great, but you wouldn't expect it to be match quality, top notch. That did no worse than I thought. Probably a little bit better actually. So let's see what happens. Stacy Keibler is in the ring. Out from the back comes the wall, which for fans are going to be really confused about because there's no connection between them whatsoever. But the wall climbs into the ring and he begins threatening her. The cat then comes running out from the back and slides in, blocking Wall from getting his hands on Stacy. They brawl, but the cat is too distracted trying to protect Stacy Keibler and gets beaten down. The cat can barely stand, choke slam that shook the ring. It would have been better if it was Miss Jones, as she's the cat's manager, but still got a decent rating. And it got Stacy involved a bit. That match again didn't do. Possibly did a bit better than I thought. Daphne and Paisley there, and for the winner, Daphne is going to do the DDT to pin Paisley at the end of it. I did wonder about bringing in a women's title, but we've not really got enough women who are wrestlers. But we could try it. We could maybe try it. Could add a new dimension to WCW. Jindrak and O'Hare, that did not go to plan. I thought they would do better than that. But it's obvious Perfect Event are better on the mic than those two. Buff Bagwell, Tommy Dreamer, worst of the night so far, surprisingly, or unsurprisingly in some ways, because it's Buff Bagwell. He was sluggish. Tommy Dreamer, New Jack comes in to help Tommy Dreamer win. Kurt Hennig backstage, that's good. He's being built up nicely. Chris Candido, Jushin Liger, good solid rating, which we expected. Two talented cruiserweights there. Jeff Jarrett lost overness from this. little bit disappointing. He usually gets better ratings than that. I mean, it's just crazy. Kevin Nash, Buff Bagwell, Lex Luger, Sid Vicious, they're just not in entertaining matches at the moment. But we are trying to build them up as a stable because they are big names. So I didn't do well, but hopefully it didn't do Sandman any harm. Goldberg Sting, that did well. And for main event, very good, solid rating. And these are two potential future feuding partners as well. If neither of them gets into the main event. And there we go, chair shot to the head with Dustin Rhodes. Good way to finish a show. 67%. Thought it would get higher than that actually, because we got a few segments that got 80 plus. I'm surprised, but no doubt it's for Nash and Bagwell fights that really did us harm. Anyway, right, we have an incident. Oh dear, and he's the guy who usually announces for big matches. But we've got Terry Funk who can do that now. He never appeared at a big photo shoot we had organised. I've got to suspend him. Can't have one rule for one, another for another. 4.34, not bad rating. We've had better recently. Kevin Nash, Bam Bam Bigelow. Oh yeah, that's from previously. Right, Jushin Liger and Jamie Noble. Okay, that's for the next event, Liga and Noble, and we've got to get Bam Bam involved as well to debut his new gimmick. Personal assistant, unhappy workers. Nash has gone up to 20. That's not bad. Bagwell at 26. I think he's gone down a little bit, which is a shame. Goldberg stays the same at 27. So anyway, that will conclude this show. Let's just go forward to Saturday. No more news. So let's get the segments sorted for Showdown, and we'll be back with another video.